What is up, guys? My name is Avenged One, and I am here to shoot the shit with you. Well, for the last 3 days or so, around that, I've been in Jönköping, Sweden. I believe that's how you say it. Something like that. Anyways, I've been in one of the world's largest LAN parties. It's called Dreamhack. I'm not too sure if it is the largest, but I believe it is. But anyways, I've been there for the last 3 days. We won some tickets to go to that. And it was pretty much an all expense paid thing, you know, except for food and whatnot. They got most of it. They did a good job. But yeah, it was freaking amazing. It was a bunch of gamers just doing what they do, a bunch of gamers just having fun. There was musical acts, there was a lot going on, to say the least. But I guess it mostly consisted of gaming, music, tournaments, and a bunch of fucking junk food. So how the hell could you hate that? That's what I'm trying to say. But pretty much was during Dreamhack, what took place was, besides the gaming and all the LAN party shit and all that, was E3 happened. And, you know, as a gamer, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about E3. And there's a few things I want to talk about. Of course, I want to discuss the Oculus Rift, or slash HoloLenses. I'm going to put those in the same category. I kind of want to talk about both of those. I also want to talk about the backwards compatibility that Microsoft implemented, which is, yeah. What else was I excited for? I guess Rareware is coming out with a new game. That's pretty freaking awesome. I'm for a while now, I've been freaking excited for Halo 5, which I just want Halo 5 right now. And I guess Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'll talk about that for a little bit and things that I'm worried about with it. I'm pretty sure it's not coming to Xbox ever. I don't know if they said anything. I'm pretty sure that's just a PS4 exclusive. Just putting that out there. But for the most part, yeah, let's just jump right in this. So the Oculus Rift, I guess, was, so what I've come to understand from the Oculus Rift is that not only is it, you know, just the Oculus Rift like it was for the PC. Now, every single one will be coming with an Xbox One remote already. It comes with it when you buy the Oculus Rift, the final version. So you get that, and you'll be able to plug it in, or maybe it has that wireless adapter for the remote, or something like that, and you could just play your games. Now, what I've seen a lot of other YouTubers and people discuss is saying they're worried about, let's say, people buying it. They don't think it's going to sell well. And the reason that they say so is because it's a gimmick. But this one's yes and no. Like, maybe for someone who's in their 30s and plays games casually, they might not want to buy an Oculus Rift per se, because they don't want to put out that money for something that they might just wear for a little when they could just look at the TV and play. I mean, yeah, head tracking, whoop-de-doo, but at the same point, it's one of those things that you gotta really try it before you say anything. I haven't tried an Oculus Rift myself yet, but I am extremely hyped for it. And I will be getting one, if you can't tell by the way I'm talking. But the other thing is, I think it's more than just a gimmick. Because for me, I would sit there all day with an Oculus Rift on playing a video game. I'm fine with the head tracking. They've said, I believe they mentioned that you'll be able to play Halo 5 with the Oculus Rift, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna sit there like, but I'm gonna have my remote, I'm gonna play it, and I'll look around from time to time. They just help out a little bit. I'm still gonna use my remote to do most of the killing, but you know, why not? It's like I have a gun, like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but for a gamer like me, the point of gaming and what I want gaming to evolve into is, of course, I'll be sitting there on my TV from time to time. I won't always have the Oculus Rift on. If I'm tired, I probably won't be wearing it. But in the middle of the day, I'll be wearing it. And that's the reason, is because the big gaming factor for me, especially now in 2015, is immersion. I love to be immersed, just put into that environment, and I just want to feel as if I'm as close to the game as possible. And that's just the big selling point for me. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that love to be immersed into the game that they love, into the world that people have created that just exists outside of this world. It's like getting away from your everyday to day, you know, just the drag of life. That's what video games are. They're more than TV where you just sit there and let your brain melt. It's more than, you know, a book where you do read it, you do get to understand it and get involved in that world. But a video game for me is a world that I could put myself into and just fall in love with every little aspect of it. Just fall in love with the world that is around me. Make it my own world. Make it my second world. Because the heroes of these stories are ones that I've grown to love my whole entire life and will always love. And I feel like it's stories that I've lived myself. If that's weird. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care if that's weird or not. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Now the HoloLens, after that, what I feel about the HoloLens is they showed off how Minecraft would be with it. Now, I don't know if that's bullshit, because Microsoft, I'm talking to you! Does anyone else remember when the Kinect first came out? Which, by the way, the Kinect was a big gimmick, way more than the Oculus Rift could ever be. The Kinect, when it first came out, the kid held up a skateboard to the Kinect. Now, you might think, Nick, this was a long time ago when it was called Project Nadal, or something like that. Whatever. This is what I'm getting to. He held up a skateboard to the Kinect, and it scanned the shit, and he played it in his Tony Hawk, or some sort of skating game like that, and it had his logo on it. I don't know any game, now correct me if I'm wrong, that did anything like that. I never got to scan shit with my Kinect. One time I got to say scan for Halo CE, and it just scanned the environment in the game itself, but in my world nothing was ever scanned. Nothing was ever fucking scanned at all. The best use the Kinect has is for the ghost adventurers to see if there's anyone in the room. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, so the HoloLens, hopefully this isn't just like the bullshit they pulled with Project Nadal when that was first around. And hopefully Minecraft actually looks like that, because that would be really nice. I mean, it looked beautiful. It looked like it worked flawlessly. The thing that I'm mostly worried about is it seems that at a lot of these E3 conferences that they say they're playing the game in real time, but I think we all know that they wouldn't risk that, because what if the game crashed? What if something did go wrong? They're just going to play a video of them playing the game. Nah. But yeah, so HoloLens, Oculus Rift, I'm looking forward to all that stuff. Now, the backwards compatibility, we're all excited for this. Everyone who has an Xbox is excited for this, and everyone who has a PS4 is pissed that they don't have it. Ha! But pretty much the way that it works is, I searched this up a little bit, and it's not just backwards compatibility, so you guys got to know this when you get it. You don't just put the disc in, and it doesn't just play the game for you right away. And the way it is, and this is what I believe Phil Spencer himself said on the internet. Now, it's not an exact quote, but he basically said is they have to trick the Xbox One into thinking it's playing an Xbox One game, and they need to trick the 360 into thinking, or the 360 game into thinking it's being played on a 360 or something like that. That's the gist that I got out of the article that I read. And basically what that means is they've installed the whole Xbox 360 hardware, or not into the Xbox itself. I'm pretty sure it'll be an update, but the hardware is in there, so you can just put the game in, it'll recognize that it's a 360 game, and it doesn't play the game from there. It brings you online, and it gives you a digital version of your game to download for free, of course, on the Xbox One itself. Which, I don't know if you guys are sick of download space, but they did just come out with the 1 terabyte hard drive Xbox One. And I think this will be amazing, because discs are kind of in the past, as much as I hate to say it. I still like to have the physical copy. I love it. I love the booklets. I like looking through that shit. The 90s, you know. But for me, I think digital downloads will be the future, especially when we get bigger ass hard drives. Bigger ass hard drives. That's the phrase I'm going to use for this. Bigger ass hard drives. But yeah, that's how the backwards compatibility works. They're not going to do every game right away, just like the Xbox. Not all the Xbox games were playable on the 360, even though there was backwards compatibility. The way that worked is they would change how the game was and put it into that. But what Phil Spencer was saying is that instead of them having to go into every game and changing it like that, the new system that they've implemented with the Xbox One is a lot easier for them, because it makes just changing every game a lot easier, because now that it's a free online download, all they have to do is implement it into thinking that it is like the thing for it to think that it is an Xbox One game when it's actually a 360 game. That's pretty much all they have to do for that. Now, I guess we're done talking about Microsoft for now. Besides Halo 5, I'll get to that in the end because I'm excited. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Fuck yes. I guess that's what we'll do with that. I'm excited as hell for that, but I don't own a PS4. I don't know if I ever will own a PS4, and I don't ever think it's coming to the Xbox One. And the reason I don't own a PS4 is because I'm not rich. I choose one or the other. I'm not getting both. I can't. I'm sorry. And I grew up with Sony, but the Xbox 360 got me. I thought it was better than the PS3. I feel as if the PS3 is more of an RPG system. And don't get me wrong, as a gamer who doesn't just play one type of game, I play all games all around, I feel as if the PS3 mostly focused on RPGs, and that wasn't for me. I like to play everything, and I do like Halo a lot too, and I'm not like a Halo fanboy. Like, Halo 4 sucked massively. Screw Halo 4. Reach is where it was at. So, blah. And, yeah. So, I feel as if Final Fantasy VII, if it comes to Xbox One, I will gladly get it. But it itself will not persuade me to go out and buy a PS4. So sorry, Sony, if that was what you were hoping for, but I think Microsoft won this year's E3 with the whole backwards compatibility and the awesome lineup of games. And I'm not biased either, because I used to love PlayStation so much. I just feel like they've been going down the wrong road with where their console should be heading. So now, Rareware. I don't remember what the new game they're coming out with is called. I'm sorry, I didn't do the research, but I want to talk about it regardless. The game, it's pretty much a pirate game, is what it seems like. It kind of reminded me, besides the graphics, of what Assassin's Creed was without the whole assassin stuff. Just the boat part, which a lot of people might not be that interested in, but I think that could be a cool play-off of a game, a cool spin-off, whatever the term is. I don't know. But I think that could be really cool. I will gladly get that. I'm into pirates. Who the hell isn't into pirates? It's a fucking pirate. But I think I'll be getting that, the new Rareware title, and I'll definitely be getting the Rareware collection that they also announced at E3, because that comes with a bunch of stuff from Banjo-Kazooie to all the other shit. I'm not here to name shit. You guys know who Rareware does. Conkers. Come on. Bad Fur Day. Really? You gotta get it. So that's gonna be awesome. And yeah, last but not least, of course, I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, but hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now this is some shit right here, and not the bad kind of shit, the good kind of shit. So get ready for this. Halo 5 was beautiful, and I knew this was gonna come out when they actually showed part of the campaign. Before they showed part of the campaign, excuse me, I knew that the clamber ability in Halo 5 was gonna make for amazing mechanics in the game. And the first thing they showed was Agent Locke with his team. I think he has the red team. I believe Master Chief has the blue team. And his team was running all down, 4 people in the co-op together in the campaign. And they were all running down as the road was falling beneath them. And the clamber ability was used to climb up the road as it was falling beneath you, which I thought was an amazing, usage of it. Hopefully they could keep that up for the whole campaign. If they will, I don't know. But I think that they will, and I'm hoping, high hopes for Halo 5, because they screwed the pooch with Halo 4. That was shit, and not the good kind of shit, the bad kind of shit. So yeah, hopefully Halo 5 is the best. Yes. That's pretty much all I have to say on E3 and the whole Dreamhack experience. I'll go back to Dreamhack for a little bit now. Dreamhack for me was amazing. It was paid for, like I said, by a group called Complete or something like that. I don't remember. I'll put the name of the company in the description who paid for it, because that was really nice of them. They paid for 200 people to go to Jönköping, Sweden. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm an American. I'm sorry. They paid for 200 people to go here. They gave us food, sandwiches, water, and it was awesome. We were in the main hall. It was really loud. And lots of music, lots of musical acts, awesome stuff. Yeah, it was a really good time overall. I was pretty tired, but hey, as a gamer, you know how it gets. When you get tired, you get tired. So that's pretty much what you got to do. And for the end of this video, I will be having 2 people sing us the American National Anthem. 2 people sang me it at the end of the LAN party. They were 2 really cool guys. They were really funny. They were hilarious men. Hilarious gentlemen. And yeah, so I will have them be singing us out of this video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. It was a discussion by myself. I didn't have any friends here today, considering that I am in Norway and the time zones are different. I'm 7 hours ahead of all my friends. So today it was just a discussion with me and you guys and all of that. So let's let them sing us out. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I don't know how to end videos, so bye.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light that so lovely that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah! Woo! Amazing.
God bless.
Amazing. God bless you
If it
guys.
exists, we don't know.
If it exists.
Yeah.
The promised
It
land.
exists.
It is. Alright.
It exists. It's beautiful.